Look, the greatest thing I can tell you about my relationship with Richie Sambora, which was fantastic, and still,
for sure.
as far as I'm concerned, he'll always be my friend.
Jon Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora, brothers in rock, the two cornerstones behind all those massive Bon Jovi hits. Together, they wrote the songs Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, Wanted Dead or Alive, Born to Be My Baby, Never Say Goodbye, so many more. Many legendary albums, many legendary songs. But it was in 2013 when Bon Jovi were on their world tour that Richie Sambora just simply stopped showing up.
Richie chose not to tour anymore. Anything that came out through the internet that were the misgivings, the untruths, I dare say the lies, that there was a fight, that it was about money, right hand to God, was not the truth.
Jon Bon Jovi continued. Show number 21, he just didn't show up. Subsequently, 80 other shows, he chose not to show up. So we got the hint. He didn't want to do it anymore. And now he's saying in the media that it's just how he's a single parent. It didn't thrill him.
He couldn't keep up with the pace, and so he says, I'd rather walk away. And I understand. I'm not mad about it. But we are going to go on.
To date, the band has released 4 records since Sambora's departure, with their latest released Forever in 2024. Sambora always maintained he left the band for personal reasons, and Jon Bon Jovi himself has always gone out of his way to never talk bad about his former bandmate.
We wrote some great songs. The greatest thing I would tell people about him was you'd be lucky to call him your friend.
And so we come to 2024 and the new docuseries that is being made on the band. That's streaming on April 26 on Disney and Hulu. And this is basically a celebration of 40 years of Bon Jovi, going back all that time when they started off back in 1984 with their first release. And so for the making of this new docuseries, Jon Bon Jovi revealed that he and Richie Sambora did reconnect. While they didn't actually come together per se and work on the project together, they did sit down and watch the first 3 parts together at Jon Bon Jovi's house.
You said that you didn't connect with him in the making of this, but we did see him. Have you talked since?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came to my house and we watched that 6 or 9 months ago, whatever it is now, the first 3 episodes together at my house.
So as we've heard from Jon already, it was never about a fight or money or anything like that. Sambora always maintained he had his personal reasons. He was a single dad, had to take care of his mom, stuff like that. Plus may have had some other issues going on in his life. But Sambora does reveal in the new docuseries that he doesn't regret leaving the band, but he does regret the way in which he did it. Basically, the band had another 80 shows to fill on the world tour, and Sambora doesn't show up. Makes it real hard on everyone else, right? And it was guitarist Phil X who had to come in and take Sambora's place, and he remains a part of the band to this day. So definitely a massive shame on how it all went down with Sambora leaving the band. Had been a part of Bon Jovi for like 30 years. As we say, all those classic albums, all those songs. Although of recent times, Sambora has been quoted as stating that he could come back to the band for a reunion. It'd probably just be something for the fans. No official word on whether this is actually happening or not. But it would be cool to see something like that. Sambora, Jon Bon Jovi reuniting, maybe an acoustic show, a couple of concerts for the fans, something like that, whatever happens. But there's certainly not a lot of bad blood between Jon and Richie, you can tell. Not like how the media like to blow it up to be. And cool how the two actually got it together, met up at Jon Bon Jovi's house, and they both watched that docuseries together. So that's the latest Bon Jovi news. Thanks guys for tuning in. Be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time.